But I'm top to bottom.
They just seem to get into a lot of trouble. You know?
Top to bottom, all of them. No, I know what you mean. Anyhow, we'll see what happens with Marshawn here. I mean, if they're saying it's just it's a misdemeanor, he probably won't do any time. But I mean, you got to think Goodell at least hold him out for a game. I mean, don't you think? At least he'll have a 1-game suspension at the very least. Goodell. Poor Roger Goodell. You know, he stepped in. Paul Tagliabue retires. Roger Goodell steps in. And the NFL it's a juggernaut. It's obviously the highest rated out of any sports, any of the major sports. It's the biggest deal there is when it comes to sports. But Goodell's kind of had to deal with some stuff since he's taken over. I mean, there's been the Spygate thing. There's all these cats that keep getting in legal trouble. And, it's... What do you do? There's like a steroid issue that's kind of coming to the surface a little bit. Like Goodell kind of has his hands full a little bit with the NFL. But the good thing about it is, I don't think it matters what guys in the NFL do. People are going to watch. People aren't going to stop watching the NFL. The ratings aren't going to go down. It's not going to be baseball. It's not going to be huge one decade and nobody's watching the next. It's just not going to happen. Football's too big. Football's just too big. So,
I'd agree with you on that.
Thank you. That's nice of you. I mean, okay, you want to get to the fun thing that I wanted to talk about today? Let me just do. Hold on. Now it takes a minute because I have to load up the story, and then after that, I have to do that whole thing where I show a video.
Show it through.
Yeah, so I have to remember how to do that real quick. I think I do. Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, it better still be on here. I will be so pissed. All right, I'll break it down for you and tell you where this comes from. All right, I've always wondered in my life. In baseball, you hear of switch hitters, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean switch hitter. It's very common. Like a guy can hit right-handed, he can hit left-handed, and he uses that to
whichever advantage.
To have favorable matchups with pitchers. You can see the ball better when it's coming from the other side. If you're a lefty, you can see the ball better coming from a right-handed pitcher, right?
Right.
And now ESPN has gone and yanked this story, so I have to try to find it. But I've always wondered, and I've wondered this for a while, and I didn't think it would ever happen, but I was like...
Double-handed pitcher?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I was like,
I guess.
Now, why isn't there a switch pitcher? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, and I found the story. I found the whole thing in the video and all that. This is out of New York, all right? An ambidextrous pitcher named Pat Vendetta. Pitches
cool last
right.
Name.
Yeah, it's like Vendetta. It's like
kind
of like a vendetta, but it's Vendetta. Yeah. He is a switch pitcher. All right.
That's incredible.
Yeah, he pitches. He can pitch.
In the major leagues?
Well, he just got signed. He just got drafted by the Yankees in the 20th round. All right. He's playing right now for a Class A team. He's playing for the Staten Island Yankees, Class A team. All right. He came in to pitch the 9th inning. All right. He retires 2 batters, and it allows one guy to get a single. But then a switch hitter steps up to the plate. And what ensued was like a little dance of, back and forth. It was, here, all right. Here's, I'm going to show you guys.
I'm going to come around.
What happened. Yeah, be right. Come on over here and check this out. I'm going to show you guys what happened. I'll put the video up here and play it. Oh, dude, that's not what I meant to do. All right. I'll show you guys the video. And this is from ESPN.com, so there may be a little ESPN talk in there. Forgive me, but this is what happened. I've always wondered what would happen. Why isn't there a pitcher that can throw right and left-handed? I mean, wouldn't that make sense for them to work on that? Anyhow, it turns out this kid, and and his dad have been working on this since he was like 3 years old. Now, he has a special glove that has 6 fingers. All right, 2 webs.
I was wondering how that works.
He has 6 fingers, 2 webs, and it fits on either hand. And what happened was, here, I'll just let you guys see what happens. Here it is.
Switch hitting's one thing, but switch hitting and switch pitching and all of it coming together, you got to explain this to me from last night.
I love it. I love it. You never know what you're going to see at the ballpark. And yesterday in Brooklyn, Staten Island Yankees, Pat Venditti, he's ambidextrous, throws righty, lefty. He comes
Switches
in the ninth
again.
inning, gets the first 2 outs, a base hit.
Comes
up. Ralph Enriquez. Venditti starts throwing right-handed. Enriquez switches over to the left side. Umpire says, no, you can't do that. He makes him go back to the other side. And then there's a 6-minute argument. Finally, it boils down. Venditti gets to throw right-handed against the right-handed Enriquez. He strikes him out. I called MLB this morning, though, and the rule is, and this is very interesting, the rule is the pitcher has to declare what hand he will throw with. So it should be the switch hitter's advantage in that situation. So look for that in the future. But this kid is a legit prospect. I talked to Damon Oppenheimer, Yankees director of scouting. He's not there for a showcase. He's there because he can pitch right-handed and left-handed. He throws about 91 right-handed, 88 left-handed. Keep an eye on this kid. He's a lot of fun.
Oh, that is fantastic. Now, you guys couldn't see Tony Maserati during that one, but Kevin, you had Tony glued to that
there
story.
It is. So we don't need to hear
Lights
these.
on. Kevin and Tony, have a good weekend. We'll talk to you next
We don't
week.
need to hear those guys. Hold on a second. Let me get. Oh, dang it! Yeah, I always mess this part up. This takes a minute. Isn't that crazy? I mean, isn't that the craziest thing that you've seen? Absolutely nuts. I mean, absolutely nuts. If you ask me, oh Jesus! Now I can't figure out how to get this thing off of here.